1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and
It's
Trevor
me
Gear.
and my brother, Trevor.
I wore the other day when we went out. I said, yes. And she said, you still think it's a really nice dress? I said, wow. I said, you're really gorgeous. And then she said to me, well, she said, you know Martin? I said, yeah. She said, Martin said, don't wear it. You know, Mark, he said, no, don't wear it. And she just mentioned everybody that said, you know, it's a no-go area. She has a big family. And I thought, dear man, you'll never believe anything I say now. So I thought I took that away from my, you know, because you do take things away from, you know, previous relationship and you try to work on it on your current relationship, unless you're a psychopath, then you wouldn't bother. So I thought, well, I'll try it in my new relationship, and it worked. So, you know, she'd say to me, oh, my tummy looks big, don't it? I'll be like, yeah. What have you ate? And we'll have a laugh about it, you know. So that's how I got there.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. I suppose the answer is to that, because you're right. If you're just the type of person who always says, oh, you look lovely, or, you know, always says the thing that you know somebody wants to hear, then, yeah, I guess you'll get a reputation, even if only in that relationship, that you're not always being honest. Equally, I would suggest that it's a good idea not to always be honest. In other words, you've got to pick and choose. You've got to deal with each situation as it comes. And, you know, if you feel something would really hurt somebody's feelings, then I guess you would hold back a bit. Equally, if it was something whether it was to do with what someone was wearing or something else, you wouldn't want them to be in a situation then, if you said, oh, yeah, it's great, of going out and then being sort of ridiculed or looked at, would you? So it's horses for courses. I think you've got to decide, you know, generally whether you're going to be honest about these things. Also, another aspect is that, you know, in this interview you're conducting with, or she's conducting with you, it's always very tempting, isn't it, to sort of inevitably focus on what we think are our good points, our strong points, a bit like a job interview. And maybe that is the best way, but equally, I don't know. I think somebody in that situation would know if we are just boosting ourselves up. In a way, it's more intelligent to be a bit more honest and actually mention one or two foibles, one or two things that are not quite as positive as they might be. So, because also I think women, perhaps as a generalisation, they always like something a bit, not so dangerous is the word, but a bit different. I think you said about it earlier, you don't want to just be seen as stable and totally dependable and all those things all of the time. It's good to be a bit impulsive sometimes, isn't it? And just to have something which wants a bit of excitement in life. And I'm sure that's how you would come across anyway. But it's an interesting thing for us to think, what are my strong points? What do I think are my strong points? And do others think the same? So, so that's that. Right, moving on then.
Bro,
go on.
Before you move on, do you think I've got the job? Do you think I've got the job there?
Well, I've not made a decision on that yet. I've got to see one of your answers to come. I may well be giving you some strong advice at the end of this. Anyway, so one or two more trivial ones. What is your favourite food to eat, or your favourite comfort food?
Oh, that's easy. I like to have. It's you know, it's something that some people would really. But I like bread and Coke. I just love it. Coke. Yeah. So because it's the laziest man food. It's the laziest food you can get. You get bread, and then you get Coke, and you fill your tummy and you can get back to work.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very basic ration, isn't it? Bread and Coke, like bread and water. But that can't be your favourite food. That cannot be your favourite food.
Yeah, I think my favourite food would be rice. I love rice.
Yep.
Yeah, I love rice. However you make it, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Where was your hometown? And is it vastly different, or was it vastly different to your current location?
It is. It is. It is very different. It's very expensive when you live in a place like London, isn't it? Compared to other parts of the UK, like for instance. But there are pros and cons to it, aren't there? So you'd have the public transport there is more accessible.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us. Please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution's thoughtful and smart.